Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an updated Shop My Stash. As always, we are starting on top of my bathroom counter. We have my Shop My Stash items in this makeup container, and then we have majority over here is new makeup to me. Some of it is a few leftover project pan items as well. So all of the project pans I'm currently participating in will be in my description box down below in case you're interested in seeing what makeup products I am currently working on panning. But let's jump into my top makeup drawer. So in this drawer I have mostly eye and lip products, so tons of ColourPop Super Shock shadows, eye primer, mascara, things like that. Over here we have lip products. Last update, I really didn't shop my stash for lip products and told you guys I would just grab what I was feeling for and kind of put it in here to show you what I was reaching for. So we can quickly go through. I have a Fenty gloss. I don't even know if this is really all of the things that I was really reaching for. I have my Wayne Goss lipstick, Tower 28 lip gloss. I have a Lila B lip oil. I have Lawless Forget the Filler. I have another Fenty gloss bomb. I have a Kaja heart melter, Wayne Goss lip liner, YSL lip stain, Fenty liquid lipstick, and again there might even be others. Over here are, this is an eye product. I'm gonna just leave my eye products as is. These are a few lip products I had pulled but didn't necessarily reach for. This one right here I have reached for. This is Dose of Colors, I think Bittersweet, and I've been really enjoying this for a pop of color. I'm gonna leave this up here. I'm gonna put back this lifter gloss. I think I pulled this with the intention of using it, but I'm gonna do the same thing again where I kind of just reach for my lip products as is, and then I'll put them up here. I'll also put back this Tower 28 lip jelly. Maybe with lipsticks, I'll try and have a few pulled just to like give me, or like bolder lip colors. I don't really know what I'm doing for lips, but this is top drawer. Not really changing much or pulling much out. The two mascaras I'm currently have open are the Urban Decay Lash Freak. I do like this one, but not as much this time around as I did the first time I used this. And then I have a really old, is it Dose? I don't know. That mascara. I have my NYX Glitter Glue Smashbox Photo Finish Eye Primer. I have a Stila Glitter and Glow. We're leaving everything up here the same. When we go into my second drawer, this is where we will be switching things up. I really try and keep these organizers to the products that I have used versus the ones that I have not. So I was pretty good at using just about everything that I had pulled last update. This is products that are currently going in a project, as well as the products that I wanted, the 23 products I wanted to pan in 2023. I leave them in this bag in this drawer as a reminder. That being said, I will keep my two makeup setting sprays in my drawer. I have the Benefit Professional, love that for setting, as well as my MAC Fix Plus, which I love to use during makeup application to kind of melt everything together. I am also going to keep this up here as a reminder to try and get use out of this. These are my Milani Glow Drops, and these are just getting older, so I want to get use out of this, especially as we enter the spring summer months. I will keep that pulled. I am going to put back my Dior Forever foundation, or do I want to leave this one? I might actually leave this one in. This is something I want to kind of unofficially pan and just focus on. It's one of the older foundations in my collection. I also love this foundation, so I'm going to keep that pulled. A part of me wants to keep this pulled as well. The Giorgio Armani Neo Nude, another older foundation in my collection, and one of the ones that I'm actually closer to finishing, but I did reach for this a lot. I'm going to put this in that bag right there, just as like a reminder that I want to try and pan that. I will put back my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I reached for this a few times and actually really did enjoy this. It's a good long lasting foundation, great for work days for me, but ready to put that back. This is a setting spray that my sister wasn't enjoying, so she gave to me. It was almost done, so I will have this emptied soon. I'm going to keep that pulled in. This Oma Beauty foundation, you guys will see, I think in tomorrow or Sunday's video, this is something that I am pulling into my graveyard project pan. So this will stay, and then I will put back the Nabla Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm. I reached for this quite a few times as well, so ready to put that back. I reached for this Natasha Denona Blush and Glow Duo so much for both products. Oftentimes I would just use this for both blush and highlight, so I got a bunch of use out of that. I should put that away. I didn't reach for this one that much, but I reached for it. So I'm gonna put back the Marc Jacobs so I can reach for something new, so I can rotate through my bronzer collection. I'll put that back. I am also gonna put back my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I actually reached for this quite a bit. It's not my favorite, but it's also not the oldest loose powder in my collection, so I would like to put this back and maybe focus on my RCMA powder, try and maybe use that up this year. I will also put back Becca Flower Child. I did reach for this one quite a few times as well, so really happy I got some use out of that. Ready to put that back. Bobbi Brown Pink Glow. I recently rolled this out of my Rolling Project 10 pan. I reached for this a ton the first part of this year, so this is gonna go back as well. I have the Buxom blush in Seychelles that I'm gonna keep in. I mixed this quite a bit and got a ton of use out of this, but this is a blush I like to keep pulled if there's a brighter blush that I'm trying to tone down or kind of neutralize. So I'm actually gonna keep that in. The Rose Ink Highlighter in Opalescent, I reached for a couple of times, but not a ton. So maybe I actually will keep this one pulled. I'm gonna keep that one in. Next we have Fenty Beauty Lightning Dust in Fire Crystal. I repressed this side, as you can see, but I reached for this quite a bit as well. So I will put this back for a little bit and probably pull that back out later this year. I'm gonna keep my Hourglass Ambient Light Powder, Lighting Powder pulled. This is like an unofficially trying to pan. And then, ooh, Bite Beauty Melon Mojito. I reached for this, I think, 2 or 3 times. Maybe I'll put this back, but I will grab for this again probably like June or July. And then right here we have my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Lunch Money. I did not reach for this much, maybe 1 or 2 times. What do I want to do? I'll keep this pulled. I'll keep that pulled. I am also going to just keep this in. This is a Depotted Smashbox Blush Topper. I just want to see how much use I can get out of this year, and I continue to reach for this pretty frequently, so I'm actually just going to put that in that bag. We have another Natasha Denona Blush and Highlight Duo. This one I only reached for once, so I actually will keep this in. I'm going to put back the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I reached for this a couple of times, but I just don't feel like reaching for this right now, so I'm going to put that back. I will also put back my Physicians Formula Butter Believe It blush. I reached this quite a bit, and I actually reached for this quite a bit at the beginning of the year as well. I will also put back my Victoria Beckham Bronzing Duo. I've reached this quite a bit the last month and a half or so. Then we have Makeup by Mario Desert Rose, a really beautiful blush. I love it really any time of year. Used it quite a few times. I feel like this is like the perfect like really sultry blush for like July time, but I think I'm gonna put this back for right now. And I will also put back my Glowish blush in Berry Juicy, just because I'm not reaching for this kind of shade right now. So just a few products left to go through. I do have all of my eyeliners back here, and then I also have my Armani Neo Nude. Is it Neo Nude? No, Power Fabric Concealer. I'm going to keep this in as well as my Kosas Concealer and just focus on those two right now. I also have the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which I'm still kind of testing. I don't know if I've used this in the past, but I got this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, so still kind of working on that. I did not reach for these products right here, so I'll keep these pulled. We have the Makeup Revolution Cream Blush, the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Powder. I have the Cali Ray Sunproof Setting Spray that I purchased during this Sephora VIB sale that I need to test. Also the Burt's Bees Liquid Highlight I haven't reached for, so I will keep that in. The REM Cream Blush in Stage Mom, and then the RMS Beauty Blush Lip to Cheek Blush in the shade Spell will also stay in. Now it is time to shop my stash. All right, we are ready to shop my stash. So top drawer, I don't think I'm gonna grab any concealers. Like I said, I was gonna grab my RCMA powder. It is currently in my Laura Mercier container, but I'm gonna work on this for a loose powder. I'm not gonna grab another pressed powder right now just because I have one I'm working on in my project pan, and I do still have that Bare Minerals one that I want to test out. For foundation, I have those Milani Glow Drops. I have some other foundations that I recently purchased and need to test. I don't think I'm going to grab any. My skin has just been like dry and uncooperative lately. So I just want to pull this to have an option. I absolutely love this primer, you guys already know. So I'm going to grab that and we're going to call it good for that drawer. Moving on to my foundation drawer. I did purchase one foundation during this 4VIB sale and a couple, or just one from Ulta. I can't remember. But maybe I'll grab one more foundation. You know what? I think I'm actually going to grab this one, if I could get a grip on it, the Maybelline Green Edition Oil, because I want to decide if I want to keep this in my collection or not. Like, I'm just a little bit unsure, so I'm going to grab that, as well as, do I want to grab, I might grab one of my Merit foundations in the shade Bisque, which is the darker of the two. And then a part of me is also wanting to reach for the IT Cosmetics Nude Glow foundation. I'm actually going to reach for these two together because I feel like Nude Glow is going to be a little bit too dark for me and Makeup by Mario is too light for me. I don't love the Makeup by Mario, but I want to see how these two mix together. Maybe I can make a good mixture. Seems like a lot of foundation to be grabbing for, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's going to be it for this drawer. Moving on to my bronzer drawer. I'm gonna grab, I do want to grab my Ilia bronzer. I have a big pan going on this one, and I just want to see if I can make a little bit more of a dent in this one. So I'll grab that, as well as, I want to do it. I have been itching to reach for the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. I love this one, so I'm going to grab this bronzer and call it good for the bronzer drawer, just because I have other bronzers currently that I'm working on throughout various projects. So that'll be it for this drawer. Moving on to my very overwhelming blush drawer. I am ready to pull for my favorite Nabla Truth. Where is it? Nope. There it is. Y'all know I love Nabla Truth. So beautiful. I have just been loving, like, the glowier the better for me lately. I've been loving a glowy cheek, so I'm also gonna grab MAC Fairly Precious. Love that. What other glowy blushes can I grab? I'm gonna grab this one from Lawless. Not a glowy blush, but I love layering this one with Nabla Truth. This is in the shade Angel Suede. And then I actually think I'm going to grab, again, this might be a little bit overboard, but I'm going to grab this one from Honest Beauty. It's in the shade Foxy. This is definitely a more shimmery blush. And then, is it too soon to pull Becca Wild Honey? Maybe. Maybe this is not the May vibe. Maybe not. Okay. Then for cream blushes, I'm going to grab this one from ColourPop. This is, I don't know the shade. It looks like this. I have not reached for this one that much in its lifetime, so I'm gonna grab this. And then I'm also gonna grab this one from Ilia. This is in the shade Dreamer, just because I want to see if this is truly something I want to keep and keep working on, or if I am ready to be done with this. Okay, and then we have plenty of blush. So moving on to my highlight drawer. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna grab this one, Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I feel like I need to get my hustle going with this and try and possibly finish this year, whether that be using it as a highlight on my body, on my face, and all over, like a foundation. This is getting old in my collection. I need to use that up, so I'm gonna pull that. And then for my my powder highlight, what do I think? I always feel like I have so much highlight, but then like feel like I never know what to reach for. Do I want, no, maybe later in the summer. Maybe I'll reach for my ABH Amrezy highlight. I think I'm gonna pull that, as well as I also am gonna pull my Pixie Glowy Gossamer Duo in Delicate Dew. Yeah, because it's been a little bit since I've reached for this, so we'll grab that. No need for any lash situation or mascara. So moving on. Don't need to grab any new sprays, and I am not really I'm already feeling overwhelmed by all of my single shadows. I'm not gonna grab any new ones. I'm not gonna add to that collection right now, maybe next update. Moving on to liquid lipsticks. Am I gonna grab anything to try and focus on? I think I'm gonna try and get, oh my gosh, can I grab it? A couple of uses out of this one from Lime Crime. It's in the shade True Love. I've been talking about how I keep wanting to do pops of color on the lip. Which one is this? Where's that? Okay, this is Bittersweet. I must have Coral something in my drawer already. Okay. And then do I want to grab anything else? I might try and continue to get some use out of this Kaja like lip stain. It's not like the most long lasting or pigmented. And I have 3 of them. And I would like to, I'm gonna try and use both of these. Do I also want to grab this like really nude Kaja melt whatever? What's this? The Love Swipe? Maybe, and try and get use out of this. I will. Do I need to grab a lip liner? Maybe a cool toned lip liner? You know what? I'm going to try and get more use out of the ColourPop Barbie. I was thinking in my head I wanted to try and pan this year, so may as well just pull it and try and at least encourage myself to use it. So that will be it for this drawer. Moving on to gloss drawer number 1. Again, I'm going to try really to just pull for things as I feel, but I am going to grab this YSL stain because this is like right up my alley for the shade that I'm looking for a pop of color on the lips right now. So I'm going to grab that. And then I feel like I want to encourage myself to reach for this NARS Orgasm lip oil. Like I'd love to potentially finish this by end of summer. I feel like this is such a pretty shade, especially thinking through like spring summer lips. So I'm gonna pull that. Once I finish the Tower 28 lip jelly I'm currently working on, I need to finish this year. I love this one, but it's getting old in my collection. I need to finish that, but we're gonna leave this as is for now. My goal is that maybe by the end of the year, this drawer, like my gloss can fit all into one drawer. But I do have a second gloss drawer. Maybe my hopes are too high. This is my second gloss drawer. This is another gloss that I need to finish this year. It is the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Fireball. I'm just gonna pull this right now and put it in my bathroom counter, vanity, whatever you wanna call it, to encourage myself to use that. Next update, I maybe wanna grab for the Lawless lip gloss. But we're getting closer, we're getting closer to all my lip glosses fitting in one drawer. Okay, lipstick is up here. I know I was not gonna grab lip products, but now I'm like grabbing lip products. I'm gonna grab this one from Bite. This is in the shade Orange Fizz. Hopefully this is kind of focused. This is what Orange Fizz looks like. It's a really beautiful, like fiery, punchy orange. I think that's the only, maybe I'll grab another just orange. Just, you know what, I'm just gonna encourage myself to use all the orange lipsticks. I'm gonna grab this one from Fenty. This is in the shade Tang Tang, so I'm gonna grab that too. All right, you guys, last but not least, we have my face palettes. And I want to definitely pull, the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance, just because I have been loving a brighter blush, something brighter. This is obviously all mattes, but hopefully I can add a little bit of glow on top. So I'm gonna grab that, as well as this one from NARS. This is the Orgasm on the Beach. Was this the one last summer? I can't remember, but y'all know I love my NARS face palette, so I'm gonna pull this one in and get used on that. And then I think I'll also pull this. This is something I like recluttered back into my collection. It's the Dior highlighting quad. I need to decide, like, should I have recluttered this into my collection or not? So I'm gonna try and get used out of this and call it a day in terms of, oops, I just tripped over my light, in terms of shopping my stash. So I definitely need to put back all of those items, but I have filled my drawers yet again. And I am so excited about my new picks. That is gonna wrap it up for today's Shop My Stash video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch. I would love to know what products in your collection you are currently reaching for. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video.